Alright, 6 minutes. Alright, what is up, guys? Losomanic here, and welcome to a video where I talk about my thoughts on the Temperance ending of Cyberpunk 2077. Now, spoilers ahead, obviously, it's Cyberpunk, it's the endings. Now, I want to apologize for constantly talking about Cyberpunk. If I enjoy something, I'll obsess over it for a long ass time. But eventually, I will make a part 2, probably of my review, closing off this whole Cyberpunk series. From afterwards, the whole thing can just become Cyberpunk will just be like a minor thing to talk about or whatever. But I will after my during with my part 2 review, because there's a lot of stuff I do want to talk about. I do, well, not a lot of stuff, but afterwards I feel like something like that. It'll be like the closing of this series. So, my thought on the Temperament ending. Some guys who don't know, the Temperament ending is where you let Johnny take over and keep V's body. And let me say, of all of the ones to my knowledge, and so far, the Temperament ending is one of the worst endings. In my opinion, let me tell you why. So again, to get the Temperament ending, you have to let Johnny take over. Now you can do this one of two ways. Either one, you let Johnny take over from the beginning and talk to Rogue, or two, you keep V's body, go talk to Panam and the Aldecados, and then once you're talking to V, you let Johnny take over in Mikoshi. Personally, I feel like this is a worst ending, but also an unfair ending. And let me say why. Because if you do the Rogue part of this, which means you let Johnny take over and then you let Johnny talk to Rogue. At the end of, or during the part where you talk to V and Mikoshi, V's entity is considered an intruder. So he's basically an intruder to his own body or whatever. And yes, there's a bond to it. If you do plan on doing the Temperament ending, you probably said that you would take a bullet for Johnny. So that is something to consider, in the sense that you do go through with talking to Johnny about all that. But throughout the whole thing, it's just a matter of deciding whether what you did was wrong. And personally, I do think you make the wrong decision. Because if you go through the whole thing with Johnny and Alt and Mikoshi, V is not okay. Yes, I did make my character say he would take a bullet for Johnny, so that there is a moral to it, but V just wants his body back. All the people that he's a part of, and Johnny's just gonna... Now look, V's fine with it, but he's not as tempting to do so, or he's not easily swayed to do so, as Johnny is if you decide to go the star route of this ending, which is use Panam and the Aldecados to get there. So if you ask me, in my opinion, it's just an overall bad... If there's a morality to this, this is a morally bad ending. And yes, this is coming from bias of the fact that I do think the star ending is a good ending, but I think a lot of people would agree that the star ending is a good ending. Or a morally good ending. Probably not the best, but whatever. But yeah, long story short, the Temperament ending is not a good ending because who in their right, because who's Johnny to take over the body? Like what gives Johnny the right to take over the body in the first place? Yeah, you may be dying, but letting Johnny take over, like, you have so much to live for. Plus, you could have easily called Pan Am and then just got that whole shit figured out and over with, you know? So it's a matter of like who it's a matter of looking at Johnny and going, who gives you the right to have my body? I let you have it so that way we can deal with Mikoshi and then you just take it from me. You know? Something like that I feel is where the line needs to be drawn there, you know? So I'm sorry I have to end this video so short, but my stupid phone's acting up. I need to fix it. So yeah. Make sure, if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to leave a like. Also, let me know in the comment section, what do you think of the Temperance ending? But yeah, personally, aside from the suicide ending, I think this is a terrible ending as a whole. Yeah. So, and then make sure to subscribe if you guys are new to the channel. Make sure to hit that bell notification if you do subscribe, because I don't have a fucking schedule. And share this video with friends. So, Losing Maniac out.